Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. This is going to be my watch list for January 10th, 2019. Welcome back to another video. For those new viewers, this is a channel I created in order to help people learn how to trade and break down the barrier that trading is difficult. So if you like these videos and if you're learning, please subscribe and like. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified every time that I go live with these watch list videos, so you can learn and stay up to date with what I'm doing. If you want to know more about me and the investing course that I have and follow my social media accounts, just visit my website, bullstothewalltrading.com. I have everything on there. And I also have an option for a free newsletter, a free investing newsletter. So if you want to receive this, just give me your email address and I will start sending out this newsletter once I have a big enough sample size. So if you're interested in getting 100% free newsletter, go to my website, bullstothewalltrading.com, sign up. And also there, you'll have a link to all my social media accounts and a link to my investing course, which I'll teach you everything that I know in regards to trading. So make sure you check that out. Before I get into the watch list, I'm not a financial advisor or a financial if I can talk, planner. So anything that I discuss here is just my personal opinion. By no means does it mean that you have to buy these stocks or jump on these stocks. That's not what this is about. This is educational for learning purposes. If you're looking for a channel where I tell you or somebody tells you what stocks to buy and what stocks to sell, this is not it. I'm not here to tell you what to buy and what to sell. I'm here to give you the tools so that you can analyze information on your own and make your own decisions on what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy. So I'm not a stock advisor or anything like that. All right, so with that being said, let's jump into this watch list. But before that, I want to go over the stocks that I had in last night's watch list just to see how they performed today. So the first one that I had yesterday was AXSM. Let me change this to a 1-day, 5-minute chart. Okay, so it looks, I believe yesterday we had our resistance line somewhere around here. Oh, no, I'm sorry, at 916. And the way that I like to trade is momentum. So basically, we identify the high of the day, which in this case was $9.16. And we just wanted the price to break above $9.16. As you can see, when the stock market opened up today, it just kind of went down and it never really recovered and went back up to $9.16. So this stock didn't work out for us. It didn't do what we wanted it to do, which is totally fine because we're not going to be 100% in picking stocks. This is all about finding stocks that have potential and following through. So AXSM, which was on my watch list yesterday for this morning, did not perform the way we wanted it to do. The next one is NVAX. This one is another one that didn't perform how we wanted it to. We identified the high yesterday at $2.37. We wanted the price to come up and test that resistance line at $2.37. But as you can tell, it never really got up to that amount again. So another stock that didn't do what we wanted it to do. And again, that's fine because, we're just identifying the potential in these stocks. HL is another one. I believe the high of the day yesterday was around here, 281. Now, this one did what we wanted it to do. As you could see right here, when the stock market opened up at 9:30, it broke through this resistance line that we had at 281, and it had a slow creep, a slow move up to about 292. So it didn't make a big jump, but it's better than nothing. And this is exactly what the setup that we're looking for. We identify the high, we draw a resistance line, and then we want the price action to break above the resistance line that we have with good volume, which this is 150,000 in volume, which you can see right here. So this one did what we wanted it to do. It wasn't a big jump, but it was better than nothing. And that's something that I always say, that if it does meet our conditions, it does not mean that it's going to take off and give you $1 a share. It can give you 10 cents a share, 20 cents a share. So, it's better than nothing. But as you can tell, the conditions were met and it had a nice little bump up. Nothing crazy, but it's better than nothing. And the last one was VHC. This one we had the high at 466, and then again you could see here it just kind of went down after that. So out of all the stocks that I had in my watch list yesterday, we only had one that performed how we wanted it to, and that was HL. Okay, so now let's get into today's watch list. The first one I have is NBR. So we always look for the same thing. We want a stock that's moving up and it made a high on the day. So in this situation, this stock made a high of the day at $3.02. Now we want the stock to break above $3.02 with good volume. That is a good resistance line right here. Why do I say that? Because look over here at these two candles. These two candles went up to $3.02 right here and couldn't go past it. So whenever it does go past $3.02, it could skyrocket because that is telling us right here that this is a big resistance line. So consider this like a Coke bottle. If you shake the Coke bottle, you know, that gas or that soda is going to go up to the top, to the cap, and you're not letting it out. You're not letting it out. You're not letting it out. But once you do open that cap up, it's going to shoot out. So I like this setup because it's telling us that $3.02 resistance line is pretty strong. So it has the potential that when it does break above $3.02, as long as it has good volume, it could see a nice pop to the upside. As always, guys, I tell you this all the time. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't trade often, if you've never day traded, please paper trade first. Please watch before you do anything. These things move crazy fast and you could lose a lot of money very, very fast. You always need to have a backup plan. You always know when you're going to get in and when you're going to get out. So please don't just throw money blindly at something you don't understand. Please do your own research and understand what it is that you're doing. The next one is ACB. So again, we have a stock that today it shot up to $5.54. So that is the high of the day, and that's where we put our resistance line. And now we just want the same thing to happen. This is a pattern. This is the same thing that we look for every single day. Nothing changes. So we just want the stock to start to curl back up, test that $5.54 line, and break it at some point with good volume. Volume is the biggest thing. This stock is still being traded right now in the after hours. So it's going to be moving a lot. So maybe by tomorrow morning, it's already above $5.54. If that happens, then you would just have to readjust your resistance line to the new high of the new high that's at that time. So ACB is another one that looks pretty good. SAEX. All right, so here's one that it moved up, and then look what it did after the market closed. This gray area right here is after hours. So this stock made a high at $4.70 after the market closed. So that's a very good sign. Why is that a good sign? It's because it's still moving and it's making new highs after the market closed. So there's something going on with this stock. It looks like it was halted earlier today. Probably had some pretty good news, but it's still moving and it's making highs after the market closed. So that's a very, very, very good sign. So nothing changes. We identify the high, which is at 470, and we want the price to break above 470 with good volume. The last one for day trading, HIMX. Okay, so similar situation. Where's the high of the day? $4.10. And by now, you guys should know what we are looking for and what it is that we are expecting. If you're looking at this chart and you don't know what these things are, you don't know how to read candlesticks, you don't know how to read moving averages, the MACD, RSI, time and sales, level 2, or anything like that, again, visit my website, bullsofthewalltrading.com, and I have a course online where I teach you everything that I know. I teach you how to day trade, how to swing trade, how to look at charts, how to set up your scanner, and all that good stuff. So if you enjoy how I explain things and teach things, then go ahead and check that out. So now we're going to switch it over to swing trading. So I changed my chart to a 1 year, 1 day chart. And before I go into my watch list, I'm going to look at the ones that I had yesterday. So we had ACB, and what we wanted in ACB, we wanted it to come down to this previous support line of $4.05. But as you could tell, it kind of went up. And this line that we have right here is the one that we just drew for a day trade. So if I go back to here, it's right here. So we had this one as a potential day trade tomorrow, and now I'm just checking it because I had it as a potential day trade. I'm sorry, swing trade for today, but it went up, and we wanted it to come down so it could potentially bounce back up. So this one didn't really do what we wanted it to do. And the next one that I had is UXIN, and we wanted the bounce right here at around 280, and it looks like it started to bounce back up. That's a good sign, but me personally, I would have wanted it to come down closer to this support line right here of around $2.81. So I would still watch this one, because just because it's a green candle today doesn't mean that tomorrow it's gonna shoot back up. It can continue to go down tomorrow. So we'll keep that one on watch just to see how it performs the next couple of days. All right, for swing trade for tomorrow, I have SIRI, which is Sirius XM Holdings, and I have this line right here, which is a support line. And what I'm looking for is just a bounce. What does that mean? I'm looking for a line, an imaginary line that I have drawn here, so you guys can see, where a stock goes down and rebounds on that line. So right here, it went down, it rebounded up. Down here, it went down, it rebounded up. Down here, went down, kind of rebound up a little bit. Here, it broke through. That's okay. Came back up, and it's touching that line and going back up, touching that line and going back up. Right here, again, touch that line and goes back up. Look at where it is right now. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's literally like right there on that line that I have drawn, on this blue line. So I want to see how it reacts tomorrow and the next couple of days, because it could very well use this line, the same imaginary line that I drew, as a support beam, as a rebound place, just like it did right here. It came down and it rebounded, just like it did right here. It rebounded right there. So we're going to keep an eye on that to see how it does. And the last one is NOG. And again, this is an imaginary line that I have drawn so you guys can see it. Why is it here? Because this is a support line. What do I mean by that? Stock goes down, finds a place to rebound, and it shoots back up. So that right there is telling us that this is a support line. And it bounced right here too. It came down, it bounced on that line, went back up. So we want it to come down a little bit more, test that support line, and if it gives us all the right indicators that it's going to bounce back up, it could be a good opportunity for us. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Again, this is my watch list for January 10th, 2019. Make sure to check out my website, bolsterthewalltrading.com. Make sure you sign up for that newsletter. I do have a free chat room. I don't know if I mentioned this. I have a free chat room through the Discord app. If you want to join that chat room and ask questions or contact me or anything that you want, that's stock or investment related, you could check that out. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.